Hey guys, welcome to When There Was Talent. That was my hook to get you involved in this. Today I'm doing Sludge Factory. I'm gonna redo Wood because I didn't really do it in any, professional fashion. I had some software, but I just didn't do it properly. I'll do that again, but I don't know. Of Alice in Chains, I would say Sludge Factory and Wood would be on an equal footing for me because they are my favorite band, Alice in Chains. Sludge Factory, they both have their sides. They both have their ups, and what I just played here is the up in the Sludge Factory. Actually, the whole thing is good. So, but I'm gonna take you to the background first, and so when I read this, I just want you to know that part of it's at least true, but no one knows for sure what it is about. They know what some of it's about, but the rest is a guess. But I'll read someone's opinion on the matter. Certainly, I thought the song had to do with drugs. That's what I thought, but I never really looked to see what the meaning was. So here it is. It's said to be about how the record company was pressuring Lane Staley to finish the record, but only the second verse. So in brackets, call me up, congratulations, ain't the real why, is about that. So if you know what I'm talking about, we'll play that in just a second. The first verse, you insult me in my home, you're forgiven this time. I think so. This is someone who's probably really into this. It's about someone trying to get him to quit using drugs, but they're on drugs themselves. Could this be Jerry? Question mark. I know he's been sober since 2003 by IIRC. He was addicted to something in the 1990s, and he was constantly pressuring Lane to get sober because Lane's addiction was interfering with the band. Always makes me wonder how far Alice in Chains could have gone with Lane if that didn't happen, right? And same with Nirvana, right? Why do I think this? Because Lane says, your eyes dilate, you shake, and I'm high. Eye dilation and shaking are signs of drug use, opiate use. And the reference to how Lane feels insulted makes me think about how someone who is clearly using themselves is insulting Lane by telling him to get sober. I guess they would call that hypocrisy. Jerry's the most obvious person this could be about, since he was both using it at the time and trying to get Lane to get clean. I mean, that's just... That's what you'd want them to do, right? Who else could it be? Phil and Mike Starr never tried to get Lane clean. I don't even think Sean Kinney did either. Nancy never used, and I don't think the record execs did either. Demery is mentioned in a later verse, and I don't think she ever tried to get Lane clean. In fact, I think she encouraged him to resume after he came back from rehab at least once. The second verse, as I said, is about the record company trying to get Lane to finish the album within 9 days. The third verse, in my opinion, obviously about Demery. Now, the body of one soul I adore wants to die. Keep in mind, this was recorded just a year before she did die. She lived to 27, which is slightly past 25. But when Lane says you didn't live past 25, he's not that far off. Listen to how distraught Lane sounds on that line on Unplugged, recorded only a few months before Demery died. Isn't this so tragic, all these people dying? Stone Temple Pilots guy died, Kurt Cobain died, Chris Cornell died, Lane Staley died. Like, those people were the king of music, in their fields, right? it's just tragic to see that happen. You know, they follow the way of like Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison and stuff. So it's quite clear that Lane Staley is pretty high on opiates like heroin in this, right? You can just see it in his eyes, and he's so thin. I should know because I'm thin myself. But he honestly doesn't look good, but pulls off just an amazing performance. I think he pulls off an incredible live performance, to tell you the truth. And I'm not trying to be biased because they are my favorite group, but I can't believe the way that he sings for the shape that he's in. Like, he's high on heroin, number one, and he's very sick. He's really, really sick, and also Jerry Cantrell in this, as I learned as I was making wood, I didn't know he had food poisoning. So anyway, so I think Lane really puts all he has into this song. So let's listen to this.
We're allowed a couple of those. It's been a while. You guys just get to hear more.
Someone put in the comments section, because I don't know, honestly. Obviously, Lane Staley was pretty confident with, prior to being so addicted to this stuff. But it seems to me he doesn't have a lot of confidence there, right? Is that the case? That's kind of, I don't know, like what I see. But what else did I want to say? I wanted to say that imagine doing live shows and you just keep screwing up. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that'd be pretty nerve-wracking.
That's all.
That's how these things go.
What are you guys looking at, man?
What's my motivation here?
Very interesting beginning, eh? The way he comes in there. Not many songs start off like that. It's like he's got more of a high voice, and he's like, I wouldn't say yodeling, but kind of howling. I don't know. It's hard to explain what it is, but it's good.
You insult me in my home, you're forgiven this time. Things go well, your eyes dilate, you shaking. I'm high. Look in my eyes deep and watch the clouds change with time. 20 hours won't bring my picture, milk carton size. Carton size. Carton size. Carton size.
See, that's different, eh? I like that sound.
Call me up,
find Jerry Cantrell does an excellent filling in with his acoustic little solos there. He's excellent with the guitar, and you're going to hear more of that.
Stay long enough to repay all who crossed right.
So I read those that lyrics. Sorry, not the lyrics, but that guy's interpretation, and that's the first time I've ever read that. And when I see him, like you can see the passion in what he just said there. So he's talking about, I guess, her. So this is a deeply personal song, obviously for Layne Staley. And I want to draw your attention. I'm going to back it up 5 seconds because there is what I believe to be one of, if not Alice in Chains' best acoustic solos, which is right here. People may say it may be in like Nutshell at the very end in MTV, but I think it's right here. Wow, makes that so much better, this song. Note that the effort that Layne uses when he's like, it's, to me it's obvious that he could go up so many more notes and still sound good, but it's the, I can't do, I have the throat disorder, so I can't sing. It's too bad, but when he goes up high, his chest, you don't see barely any effort. You don't see any stress in his neck. And I think that's just one amazing thing that he's able to do. Wow, eh? There's so much you could say about that song. Quite honestly, I didn't look up any meanings or anything about Sludge Factory. I may have years ago, but I just read that, and if I hadn't read that, I would have guessed that that song would have been about drugs for sure. And it sounds like corporate something. But I think that song, the lyrics were in my opinion, where they were genius lyrics. I love the guitaring. I always love. I like the whole band. And from the beginning of the song, it could have gone like when he screws up in the beginning, his voice is off, and it looks like it could go any way, right? But it doesn't. It goes in the perfect direction. And that's why, what did he say? He said, something about motivation. Anyways, my mind's not the best right now. Anyways, amazing song. And to me, I think that was the best solo of all the MTV Unplugged Alice in Chains. The other would be the very end of Nutshell. The very end of Nutshell has a long acoustic solo with Jerry Cantrell. It's amazing. But and he's excellent at the guitar too. Electric guitar. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sometimes my mind goes blank. That's today.